Hi friends, welcome to Simply HR channel. Today we are going to discuss the composite process of recruitment. How is it composite? First let me explain that concept. It's a composite model because it starts from HR planning till placement and evaluation of recruitment program also we are doing with the help of this model. So how a recruitment process can happen, which starts right from HR planning and including selection processes, placement, and after placing the selected employees, we have to actually evaluate the process of recruitment for want of pros and cons of this process, this campaign, in order to correct the errors that we incurred during this process and correct the errors for future. That is why this model is called composite recruitment process. So as we start from HR planning, we generally identify human resource requirements and availability. When we are able to understand the requirements and availability, and we are able to come to certain decisions. The decisions are based on two scenarios. Either when we come to know requirement and availability, and if there is any gap, we will have to fill the gap. That is what is going to be the process further. So if we have requirement is less and availability is high of human resource, that goes with the scenario called surplus of labor. So when we have surplus, we generally go for retrenchment and layoff, and they are the last resort strategies which we are not going to talk now. If requirement is high, availability is less, then that scenario is resulting in demand. So human resource demand. If human resource demand is high, then the process of recruitment starts here at this level. So first stage of recruitment is determining the number, levels and criticality of vacancies. So we will have to actually start from what number of vacancies or what number of requirements we have, how many labors are required at what all levels, and which all vacancies or which all levels are critically challenging for a HR. So these factors we have to check first of all. So we are determining the number and the levels at which we are going to recruit people, and what is the criticality of those levels or vacancies. That's what we are doing as soon as we come to know that there is demand. Then with these three determinants, what we are actually doing is recruitment policy we are consulting here. In the process arrow is connected with a concept called recruitment policy. See this place. That's where after determining the number of vacancies and levels required and the criticality of the vacancies, we actually check or consult the recruitment policy of the company. Recruitment policy, as we already discussed, it's a statement of what to do, what not to do in doing recruitment. So what kind of strategies, methods, sources, and what are the policy matters connected to recruitment, what are the policy matters of other affairs of employees getting interconnected with recruitment, all those policy issues we have to consult. Then we take, based on the advice of recruitment policy as well as the determination of number, levels and criticality of vacancies, we are going to choose the sources of recruitment and methods of recruitment. Sources we already discussed as internal and external sources of recruitment. So whether we are going for internal source or external source, that we decide at this stage, next stage. And if we have decided either internal or external source, Under internal external categories of sources, we have different methods of recruitment now, which we already discussed. Those methods also we should choose. That is the second stage of recruitment. Then that after deciding the source and method of recruitment, we are going to analyze the cost and time involved in adopting those source and method. That's the next stage. Here, before getting into the next stage of implementation of recruitment program, we are getting again connected with one more process called job analysis. Why? Because the job analysis is going to help us with data, the basic data for defining the definitions for jobs, that is job description, job specification, working conditions. All these we have to intimate to the employees, intimate to the labor market, no? So all these are arrived at where? Job analysis. So that's why job analysis is connected in this stage. After analyzing the cost and time involved, we are analyzing the job and we are coming to know the job description and job specification with certain notes of working condition. With these three details, we are actually implementing the recruitment campaign. That means we are going to call for candidates vacancies in the selected source and method. Then only the recruitment process more or less ends and the next step called selection and placement starts. So as we select and place the candidates, the recruitment never stops there. The process has to be, so far what we discussed as process has to be evaluated for its effectiveness or success or even failure. So after evaluation of the total recruitment program, we are supposed to close the loop saying recruitment is got over. So what we are doing after evaluation is, the evaluation will give us some result like this recruitment. During this recruitment campaign, we had come across these challenges and those challenges were met with these strategies. Or we had come across these challenges, some challenges we were not able to meet. So those challenges, if it arises in the next recruitment campaign, how to meet, we have to think aloud before next recruitment campaign. That is what is going to be the purpose of evaluation of total recruitment program. That's how we are actually doing a recruitment process with right from HR planning till the evaluation of recruitment, which is inclusive of selection and placement stages of recruitment. So this composite model is of 4 major functions of HR now. HR planning is a major function. Next is second major function, recruitment. Third major function, selection. Fourth major function, placement. With placement, the process of recruitment comes to an end and we are actually closing the loop with the stage of evaluation of total recruitment program. So that's how this model is a recruitment model which is of composite nature. With this, let me conclude the session. Thank you.